You drop out of school at 14, which that's very weird here in the States. You can't drop out till you're 16 here. I don't know what it's like in Europe. But what do you do at that point? I mean, are you old enough to get a job?
What I did when I was 14 and dropped out of school?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, what happened, I decided that fuck this shit. I'm not going to school again. The government decided to say, no, this guy have to go to school. So they put me in a foster home. I was in that foster home for a few months and I ran away, and they were trying to find me and force me to go back, but I wouldn't. I stayed hidden. And they told my mama, look, we've never had such an hardcore opposition ever. You can just keep your son. Keep your son. And then I was like 15, and then I stayed at home. And there's a lot that happened from 15 till now, but that's your questions.
What was your social life like around that time?
Which time?
When you were 14 and dropped out, I'm guessing you don't see the kids at school anymore. Are you still hanging out with the same people that you were?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I had friends that were not from my school, but they were from the same neighborhood I live in. So I skipped school and did not go to school, but I hung out with these nigga. I mean, these sorry, these kids that I knew. You know. I
Right.
hung out with them even though I did not go to school. So my social life was all right.
Okay, so around this time, that's usually when people start getting interested in girls and stuff like that. How was that for you? As far as you probably wanted a girlfriend or something around that time, I guess. When you reach 14, that's when you first start getting interested in girls. But you've dropped out of school,
Mm.
and I was wondering how were you able to meet any girls around that time between like 14 to 18?
I mean,
I mean, you couldn't go to
um,
bars or anything.
no, no, no. Like, basically, I don't want to sound cocky, but the thing that was like when I was that age, I was a really shy guy, and I would never approach a woman. When I was 15, I was walking down the street and a woman that was Portuguese, she walked up to me and she told me, "Wow, you're handsome. You want to see my pussy?" And I was like, "For sure." And she's like, "Okay, come with me." She took me to a park, and mind you, she's 18 and I'm 15. She dropped on her knees, took my dick out, and went like, and then she gives me her phone number and tells me, "You call me and you fuck me whenever you want." And then 2 days later, I called her. She gave me her address. I showed up to her address and basically fucked her.